What's up, guys? So Archeage 3.5 has been live for 1 week now, and that means the triple everything is ending. Yes, for those that did not know or may have forgotten, there was 3 times drop rate going on, 3 times experience, 3 times honor, 3 times vocation badges going on for this 1 week. This is now going to be ending about the time you watch this video. It ends at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on June 13th. So a little bit about 30 minutes from now. So I'm going to show you some items here that are actually going to increase pretty significantly in value after this drop rate thing goes up. But also we're going to talk on some of the news in Archeage. There is a brand new community manager, and Celstrata has now been promoted to senior community manager. So the new community manager is Muzzy from another game, from Devilian, I want to say it was. The Blue Muzzy, and he's been way more active on the forums in the last couple of days, which is good, but he's also then been raining down with an iron fist of censorship and like tone dictatorship. So if you're coming at Tryon Worlds with a aggressive tone, he's been deleting your post and temporary banning you on the official forums and whatnot. And even their Twitter account has been becoming more aggressive to complaints against them. So yeah, you want to keep your thoughts short and sweet on the official forums, because you might get banned there for harassing the GMs, the new community manager. And overall, he is a super hype machine of like, oh my god, everything is amazing, this stuff is cool. Like, a lot of people have said he's kind of like a tool because of his overhyped, like, pretending to not know anything and pretending to be like, oh my god, trade packs, that's amazing, oh my god, you can custom build player houses, oh my god, you can fish, oh my god, oh, like, this is amazing. So obviously their job is to hype up things and to sell things, but people just, I guess, see through this and go, he's overhyping everything, he's just, I don't know. The community feedback for Muzzy has been quite negative so far after about a week for him being the community manager of Archeage. So let's see how this goes. No community manager in the history of Archeage has had a good reputation, honestly. Even way back when with the first, I believe it was the first one, was Scapes. A lot of people didn't like him. He maybe had like a 50-50 split, and then Celstrata probably had about a 75-25 split of people that didn't like her. And now Muzzy, I think, is starting off already probably up there at like maybe 80% people don't like Muzzy, and now 20% are like, he's okay. So there's the community manager drama going on there. And then there's also the drama about the 3.5 patch, and it's gonna get worse, guys, because just now we're starting to see the charcoal stabilizers price increases, and 3.5 is gonna turn off all of these triple bonus everything stuff. So the triple drop rate, triple honor, triple vocation, and triple experience has been a nice little blessing that people are probably taking for granted right now, because there are still a lot of issues with the EXP. You can lose your ancestral levels, the new skill levels, the new levels on Archeage here for 3.5. You can lose those. You can de-level by accident, by like some crazy glitches that are going on. So there's still a lot of bugs in 3.5 that they attempted to fix, that it didn't fix, and just in typical Tryon World fashion. So once all this triple stuff ends, it's going to be even worse than when the double stuff ends. Because normally when the double events end, people are like, everything's shit now. Now it's just super grind. Like, it doesn't feel like we're getting any progress. And right now we have triple, so when you take that away, this patch is going to look horrible to a lot. And what is very telling is this forum poll results. So granted, there's not very many people actively taking this poll, 226 only. And do you like 3.5 is the question. With 46% of the votes, 104 says yes. And then 53% of the vote says, no, I'm leaving this game. 53% of this little poll here is saying, no, we don't like 3.5. Again, quite a small amount. There are thousands of players playing Archeage, but still, quite telling when on the official forums where there's normally a ton of white knights, people are saying that this patch sucked. I mean, not everyone, of course, will say no, because maybe they don't like the patch, but maybe they're not leaving the game. So they're like, well, I don't want to put no, I'm leaving the game type thing. This is a very telling question, a very interesting question, and I can't believe the community anger on the 3.5 patch already is at this high of a level. So, and I said that things are going to go worse after this triple event ends. And one of the things, the big things that's going to end up going up in value, as you can see, is the Aurorian crates, which is going to push up the Lunarite prices as well. So during this triple everything event, look at how much was actually selling on the auction house. Look at how much was actually being produced into the world here. So this triple event definitely dramatically increased the drop rates on these crates, and there were more people out in the world farming them. In the last week before this, there was an average about 30 of them selling per day. And now, for this triple everything event, we've had an average about 450 crates selling per day. An insane amount. The prices have dropped down significantly from that 35 to 40 gold mark down to this 20 to 25 gold mark. These are going to go jump back up to that 35 gold mark pretty much instantly after this event ends. So if you see anything under 25 gold, you definitely want to grab it on these crates. These crates are a great value at 25 gold. The Lunarites that come out of these crates are going to increase as well. People are also going to be getting to their Aranor gear finally. So Lunarite prices, the basic one has actually gone up. This could be in part to people upgrading and getting through new armor, weapons, and armor in the new crafting system. And also maybe there are a couple people that did hit the Aranor weapon and armor already on the new servers, or on any servers actually. And so when you do hit that Aranor tier, you're going to be having to re-gem all of your items, which is going to force you to craft these things and socket them again. And the socketing is horrible, still RNG there. So fire and wave Lunarite prices, expect them to go up once again in value. These guys should keep increasing in value since the supply will be very, very low. And more people, again, will be getting new armors. And the big ones, these are nuts. Like, these will get really, really expensive. You see, they took a slight dive. But not even a lot were produced with this triple everything. With all these crates coming in the world, not many were sold on the auction house. Not many were used. Well, I mean, they might have been used. They might not have been sold on the auction house, but these things will definitely go up. And there's not even enough to create one Luna gem right here on the auction house. Same thing with the wave ones. Not even enough to create one Luna gem. And we are desperately needing more of the fine wave and fine fire. So they did put these guys in the RNG cash shop boxes. So that's going to help. But it's not a big increase. And this one, we're not even sure if this one actually does have the Lunarites in there, because we haven't got a little sheet showing us what's in these boxes. And on the featured here, it does not say, Lunarites, like I believe the prior one did. And here's the new item here. Grants a random valuable item, including a chance to trade rare, regrade charm, lucky point, or prime tempers. So they're new daily hype crates. Wow, so 200 credits, daily hype crates. So next up, increasing in value, is the charcoal stabilizers. Charcoal stabilizers will definitely be increasing in value. The supply is drying up. So the supply has slowly been drying up. The prices have been creeping up just a little bit. And it is a lot harder to produce these in the new 3.5 version. Ionide scroll scraps will also be increasing in value. So the triple drop rate dramatically increased the amount of ionide scrolls and scraps in the world. This was a huge flip on what a lot of people thought here, because the new crafting system allows an easier path to ionide weapons and armors, which means you would consume a lot more scraps and create a lot more of those scrolls. But with the triple everything, we heard that the Heart of Ionide dungeon was guaranteeing dropping a scroll every run. So there were a lot of guilds, I guess, that were farming that dungeon 3 times a day, I guess is the limit, to get at least 3 scrolls a day. And then also just scraps in general, because you're getting more coin crates. So these have taken a nice dive, and this is a great thing to pick up right here. So Ionide scroll scraps probably will jump back up to that 50 gold or so. You can see quite a few of the fully made Ionide scrolls here on the auction house. Well, there you go. That's going to wrap it up here for this quick, dirty news information on Archeage 3.5. What is going to go up in the next couple of days here, I believe, because of the event ending. And yes, I will talk to you guys later. We'll be looking at those random crate things that they've just put on the marketplace to see what we can get out of those, see if they are actually worth your time and money on those things. I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. See you guys.